The life of the party and a true free spirit, the ENFP personality type craves freedom and independence among any other satisfaction in life. Making up only 7% of the population, this extroverted, intuitive feeling and prospecting personality type is not your average Joe. Their energetic and compassionate energy can be felt in any crowd. But how do you know if you yourself are an ENFP, and what does it mean to have this personality type? Welcome back, Psychos. Today we're going to be presenting you with 15 signs that you're an ENFP personality type, the campaigner. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Number 1. The unconventional and untraditional things intrigue you. ENFPs like to live with a mix of spontaneity and open-mindedness. They see the reasons for traditional and conventional morality, but they opt to not follow anything too specific because of the lack of freedom and passion that traditional ideas offer. ENFPs can clearly see that many of the greatest ideas, moments, and truths in the world are buried in the name of tradition and conventional ideas. At the end of the day, although ENFPs don't necessarily agree with the traditional way of thinking, they still have an interest in why others would be so interested and like to see these traditional thoughts through the perspective of others, a clear indicator that this personality type is open-minded and slow to judge. Number 2. You dislike authority and rules. Along with a lack of interest in conventional living, ENFPs are rather disappointed in the way authority and rules are used in day-to-day life. This rebellious nature stems from the belief that no person has higher authority over the other, no matter what title you have beside your name. The worst thing you could say to an ENFP is, "Because I told you so." In fact, the only way to truly gain the respect of an ENFP as an authority figure is to show that they can be trusted with their intentions and motives. This sense of dislike towards structure becomes problematic in a workplace if higher positions don't respect the lower tier employees. Number 3. You love meeting new people. A true extroverted quality, ENFPs love meeting and connecting with new people. This personality type is naturally expressive and outgoing, and with the addition of their charismatic energy, ENFPs are great people to be around. They will never miss a chance to mingle with people, and it's not just to talk their ear off. This personality type truly loves to get to know people on a deep level, to find out what makes them tick. Number 4. You're an amazing communicator. To be a social animal like that of an ENFP, it's no surprise that they hold the qualities of being an amazing communicator. This personality type leaves their mark on people and would never go unnoticed in a social setting. With their charming wit and smooth talking skills, they can easily relate to people on many different levels, using different tactics depending on the person. They love a deep conversation, but will use their intuitive nature to sense if the other person is willing to unravel their minds, and if not, they'll keep the conversation light and airy. ENFPs are exceptional at picking up on social cues and use that to their advantage when communicating, making them great in communicative career paths. Number 5. You can obsessively overthink things. ENFPs have a strange need to overthink things to ensure that there are no underlying ulterior motives. They can send themselves into an obsessively overthinking spiral of trying to look for clues and signs that will prove to them that there is more to a story than meets the eye. From conspiracy theories to a simple comment their boss made, ENFPs can lose a lot of sleep thinking about why someone did what they did or why something is the way it is, when sometimes there isn't anything to be looked into. On the other hand, sometimes they're right and they uncover dishonesty or ulterior motives before it bites them in the future. Number 6. You're unseemingly sensitive and emotional. ENFPs are actually more sensitive and emotional than they seem on the outside, and only people who truly know an ENFP will see this emotional side to them. this personality type is often stuck thinking a lot about other people's feelings and emotions, which can lead into a different type of obsessive thinking. They can easily become stressed about the actions or words of other people, which can ultimately lead to having an emotional outburst where they have an overwhelming feeling of emotions that they need to release. And let's just say it isn't always pretty, but totally necessary. Number 7. You're probably pretty popular. All of the traits that make up an ENFP result in them being an extremely approachable, fun-loving, and seemingly exciting person to be around, which inevitably draws people towards them like a magnet. Everyone wants a little ENFP energy in their lives because their way of thinking makes life a little less serious and a little more spontaneous. If you're an ENFP, you probably get along with a wide range of different people with multiple different friendship groups. Number 8. You love brainstorming with others. Extremely creative and innovative, ENFP's favourite conversations are that of philosophical ideas and brainstorming. Not only does this personality type love to share their own ideas, but they appreciate the ideas of others and really take the time to understand others' ideas fully. ENFPs have a drive to explore new ideas. It's one of the things that really makes them tick. Their minds are always thinking of the next best thing they can pull from the magic hat of life, which makes them very interesting partners and valuable employees. But only if they are given the freedom to use their innovation and not be discouraged by traditional means. Number 9. You can lack discipline and lose focus. Also known as the campaigner personality type according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicators, the ENFP is exactly that. A great promoter at the innovative ideas they come up with by easily convincing others of the benefits of their potential innovations could bring. They can execute an idea with their drive and passion, acting as a fire lit beneath them. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty detail of getting their ideas up and off the ground, they can easily lack motivation and begin looking elsewhere for new ideas. According to 16personalities.com, it's hard for this personality type to maintain interest as tasks drift towards routine, administrative matters, and away from broader concepts. Number 10. You tend to seek others' approval. As confident and outgoing as ENFPs seem, they actually tend to have a low sense of confidence based on their overthinking processes of them not being good enough. Although they are talented, intelligent and creative, they still feel inferior, which leads them to always seek approval on their brilliant ideas and perspectives. The ironic thing is that ENFPs often seek approval from people that just aren't on the same wavelength, which can be discouraging when sharing ideas that mean a lot to them. Plus, ENFPs crave to be liked by everyone, so when that doesn't happen, they can fall into a rabbit hole of wondering what they did wrong. Number 11. You tend to live and work slightly disorganized. With incredible ideas and lack of structure, an ENFP is basically a mad genius. If you're a true ENFP, there is one thing that will definitely tell you apart from the majority of other personality types, and that is that you thrive in seemingly chaotic and disorganized environments. ENFPs actually find comfort in chaos, and no matter how much they try to stay organized, usually at the request of others around them, soon enough things go back to their old disorganized ways. Just how they function. Number 12. You are extremely open-minded and kind. As an ENFP, you rarely ever shut down the ideas, hopes or dreams of others, no matter how far-fetched they may seem. Even if this personality type doesn't understand or believe in a concept, they would never judge or be quick to tell someone no. Plus, their open-mindedness also makes it easy for them to consider ideas and innovations from themselves that others would put to shame. Number 13. You have a strong artistic side. Let's use the famous ENFP Walt Disney as an example. The household childhood name that we all know and love, Walt Disney, was an amazing artist with a vision. It takes more than just artistic skill to become a great artist, but also an unconventional way of thinking that leads to success. Luckily, ENFPs possess both these traits, making them incredible artists of any kind. Plus, art allows ENFPs to utilize their passions and creativity with the freedom to use their ideas to their fullest capacity. Number 14. You are known to make impulsive decisions. ENFPs are known to be one of the more impulsive personality types of the 16. Thinking things through is just too mainstream for this personality type. Therefore, they rather live on the spontaneous side of things. ENFPs can do things that seem a bit impulsive and over the top to others, but it is simply part of who they are. While ENFPs can be impulsive, they often find ways out of their messes and try not to get anyone else hurt in the process. They just can't live life the way other people expect and prefer to live by their own rules. And number 15, you have a great work-play balance. One of the most desirable qualities of the ENFP is their innate ability to know when to work and when to have fun. Some personality types struggle with too much work and no play, while others struggle with the opposite issue. ENFPs, on the other hand, can easily let their obligations go in order to take a break for their sanity. They know that some of life's simplest pleasures is to simply stop and have fun, and so they propose to make time for those moments, especially with their loved ones. Well, that wraps up today's video, Psychos. So, do you think you're an ENFP personality type? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more Psycho videos.